Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, GED. Good morning, good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. Good morning, KK Fun Panos. Good morning, Pat. How are you? Good morning. And Steven, good morning. Good morning, Steven. All right, guys, let's get this party started here. Couple of things worth looking at. Kind of woke up early in the morning, around 4 o'clock or so, and I saw the market and what the market was doing, and I ended up trading in few spots. Um, I got right here. We had a harmony zone number one, and I went short against it. I just kind of scalped. So got two contracts for 5 points. Then in this zone right here, we had a harmony zone number two short. So I went short here to the middle of the range. And when I saw that the channel is holding, I flipped it and I went long for a few points as well. So took a short, made 5 points, took a long, made about 6, 7 points. Then we had this first test of channel number two. I went short two contracts, picked up 5 points on that one on two contracts, and then I flatted this trade right here at 47. So that's what happened overnight. And that led to what you're seeing right here. So we're starting the day, the morning, with up 651. The good part of it is my MAE was like really low, relatively speaking. Just maximum is $60. So those are the four trades, and I actually traded micro. I traded micro too. Just in between them, I made money too. I mean, I made about $100 on micro, but it's not that important. But that's where all these trades happened. All right, so 8:26. We got about 4 minutes to the cash market open. Let's go through the different let's see here what is going on. Here we go. YM. Start with YM. YM channel on the upside. Channel number two is at 32,700. We have a one candle reversal right now, and we need to see the market really reverse and close at 32,794 in order for continuation trade to show up. ES on the daily. That's a sell pressure, continuation pressure. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some reversal patterns out of it, to be honest with you, but the trend is short overall, and we're breaking from that low. Gold, inside day, and you're looking at a break below 1833.3 on a daily basis as a sign of a continuation trade to the short side, hitting target number one at 1824.8. So if that happens, that will trigger sell pressure. NQ, continuation of the selling pressure, stronger NQ than ES. We're hitting the bottom end of the cloud, and that's an area where some buyers can step in. So just be careful. The market tends to be very trappy, and especially when you look at the internals of it right now. Gold on a intraday basis, you hit target number 1 and you're consolidating around it. So we talked about the 33 level. If we break it, that's going to be a big deal, and the longs need to show conviction above 52 in order for longs to start picking up a bid. Russell 2000. That's a railroad short, and target number 2 is a possibility very quickly at the open here. Crude hitting target number 1. Target number 2 is 79.41. Pullbacks are viable against this captain setup, which is 76.25. When I look at NQ right now, I mean, you're getting let's see here. You're getting a switch trade at this low. Globex is at 965. The next target on the swing short basis is 817. And we want to see the first half an hour of the day to see how well the market is going to act. Rallies are shortable in this market. And this is harmony zone number 1, which is 67 to 77. I'm gonna post my orders just to kind of see how well the market.
Order submitted.
Okay, so all right.
Order canceled.
So 7. There you go. A little bit of a bid, which was expected, because the internals of the market was changing. The market shifted the actual trend literally right here at that switch trade. Came in and gave us a railroad long for that push. So just gotta be careful. Spend that first 15-20 minutes watching the market and get a feel for the price action. As far as news right now, I mean, we had the unemployment number, and just came in at 190 versus the forecast of 196. And what we're looking for here is really no additional news today. No additional significant news. Good morning, good morning. -7, -6, -5, -6. So you see what happened is they hit the harmony zone to the tick, and they're pulling back right now. Good morning, Said. Captain set up long on the 30 NT Rinko, and the captain set up long. Double captain set up long on the 40 NT Rinko. A potential captain set up long on ES if we break 3650. So we keep hitting this harmony zone and backing off. Right now we have a channel. That channel is on the upside. Shallow channel. Yeah. And we're gonna probably get another push here. Lower. Start breaking anything under 56. Hmm. Okay, that's not good. Let's see. Back up to that zone. Okay. Okay, so Captain set up long on ES, Captain set up long on NQ on the 30 and the 40, and you're getting a little bit of a push outside that all the way to the top end of that channel. Suarez back in business, man. Where you been? How are you, buddy? All right, here we go. -4, -3, -4. Okay. Good morning, Katikigo. Mithi, how are you? Good morning, Sheila. James, good morning. Ken, good morning. Said, good morning. So they came and broke that Captain setup on ES, but NQ showing relatively better price action. How's my voice coming through? Okay, thank you. All right. Here comes a little bit of retest of channel number, I mean, you could call that channel number 2. SNK, good morning. So far the market is disconnected between the 200 and the 100 NT Rinko. So that tells me that the market is consolidating. They're putting on a bid.
Order filled.
They're gonna get me on that one. fine. Negative, what is that? Negative 4. Yeah, that's negative 4. Yeah, there's a little bit of a bid coming through here. Let's see. 4, 6, 7. Yeah, here you go. Good morning, Jose. Right now we're getting the price action all over the place. All right, so we're starting the establishment of a new channel. That's this channel number 1. Let's see how they handle that one. I mean, if they turn this candle lower, I'll take short. They didn't. Okay, so now -6.
Order filled. Target filled. Target filled.
All right. So that's channel number 2. We're not getting a lot of momentum here. We need to see price action below 60, and we may end up getting it. Here you go. It's gonna go. I mean, I flatted that trade. I took a stop on the other one. Let's just keep working. It looks like we're gonna be in a in a consolidated market again here. An untrending market here so far. Harmony zone number 2 is 92 and 902. Hundred and 200 out of sync, but we're in consolidation. So if this candle closes lower, I'll take a shot at it again.
Order filled. Target filled.
Okay, so we took that one. Let's see if we can get a push lower. And if not, I'll get stopped out for break even on the second contract. It's not doing it. I'll take it out. It's not doing it. Plus the 70 in Tirinko is an up candle, and I just noticed that. So I'll take the 5 points and move on. I'm gonna be in a scalping mode in this type of market here. I mean, you look at ES, it's a meat grinder. So that's the only thing that I could see that I could do here. And we broke that channel, right? So that tells me, let's clean this stuff up a little bit here for you guys. So we're going to be looking at the next channel. All right, so the borderline of it is around that 70. They're gonna bring it back in here. You have a harmony zone number 2 up there. That 92,902. Okay. Scalping opportunities only in this market. Hitting harmony zone number 2 right here. Well, this is the trick. You get up there, there to 917. That's a captain set up long on the 200 NT Rinko. That's a big deal. We may start looking at swing trade setups if that happens. And they're coming fast and furious on that one. Hitting harmony zone number 2 in a strong way. Okay. We're getting so close. The interesting part, if they close this candle lower, you still have a good shot at a short. Okay, yeah. Didn't look like it's gonna work. Okay. It's worth a try. Let's see if they work it out here. It's a small stop. Reducing my stop to 909 for, and it should burst into the 95s.
Target filled.
Flatted that trade. You're just spending a lot of time here. I'll just take a small profit. That's gonna work. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Captain set up short on ES. How did I not see that? That is just the catalyst for that big move. I did not see that captain set up short. That was the catalyst for that big move. It's gonna have a nice little pullback right here. I'm in the right spots doing the right thing. It just, I need to kind of hold on to some of this stuff. So we had a short here, a short here, a short here. Pretty much every single one of them paid. I was long here, which is correct. I mean, obviously it's correct. It just, I stopped myself for 10 points. Didn't want to give it too much room. Let's keep working. Man, oh man. Ooh, baby. Look at that short. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. All right. Don't count the longs over yet. They're not done. But we're obviously getting a lot of distribution as we get very close to the captain setup, and they may just oscillate here between harmony zone 1 and 2 for a while before they go back up and tag the 917. where are we at right now? Almost 9 o'clock, top of the hour. Protecting the channel that we are in right now. And we have to adjust that channel. I'm gonna count my size to just one contract right now. What time is it? 9 o'clock? Okay. There you go. Big deal here. Big deal here. Big deal. Captain set up long on the 200 NT Rinko. Pullbacks are viable. And we're gonna look for aggressive formations to go long into. So we busted through the captain setup on short on ES. Pullbacks are viable. Good morning, Adam. The next target for NQ is 942. Now we're gonna get a retracement here in a minute. I mean, if this candle that we are in right now closes lower, I mean, you're gonna get a bit of a fade in this market. Okay, so they're not doing that. Good, good, good. -1, 0. Hmm. Yeah, we should be getting a pullback here. We could come down and test the 910. Yeah, very easily here. So just be conscious of where we at in price action. We're at the bottom end of the Globex band, and that's just our first attempt at it. And they're backing off the price action. Seeing you're not seeing the you're seeing a lot of distribution coming in here. So here comes the pullback. And here comes that 910. Nine, 10 and more, huh? Wow. If this candle closes to that 912, I'll try a scalp for one contract. It's not doing it anyway. -1, -2. ES is coming to the middle of the range. Okay. We're more kind of looking at the long side. Two. Okay, so that's the first test of that Globex band, and they're fading it. Now you got those two lines of defense, or those two zones of defense for NQ. You gotta protect them. The big idea here is this, is we really have not broken the channel yet. So that doesn't mean it's not going to break the channel, but we have not, which means that this market's still oriented north. If we break that channel below 95, then that kind of shift things around a little bit. I mean, I'd rather not go short against this captain setup, but I'm not gonna just jump long anywhere. I'm gonna spend my time and try to pick spots. For example, harmony zone number 1, which is that 92 to 82. If it tests and it holds, then we get a new harmony wave long. Then I can start working that range, and I will look for a bigger target. I will look for the 42 as a target. Right now, what they're trying to do is they're trying to shake people out of their positions here. Now, a switch trade right here at 94.25 will set the stage for a bigger push into this zone, and that will break that channel. I mean, it's maybe worth a shot as a scalp if that happens. Okay. Yeah, we're still within the body of the prior channel. This candle closes lower. I'll take a stab at it with just one contract. And it's going to be a scalp. Quick in and out. None of that is going on. Here we go. -2.
Order filled. Target filled.
Okay. That's me kind of scalping against that zone. Not looking for much. I mean, I'd rather be short than, I mean, excuse me, long than short, be honest with you. I mean, that's a captain setup on the 200 NT Rinko. But I'm recognizing what they're doing though. I mean, they held on to that channel, tested the top end of the Globex band again, and now they're gonna fade it. And it's gonna take them a little bit of work trying to get as many people out of their positions before they actually make a momentum move into the 42. So I can just sit on the sideline and watch what I know is going to happen, or I can, make a choice to take advantage of it. I mean, a potential captain setup short on the 70 NT Rinko below 97. So now, what that does, and it's very close to the middle of the range, which makes it very suspect. By the way, we've seen this before. What that does is put pressure on the market, but you gotta watch for short traps. I mean, here you go. You're getting the first break, man. I mean, you're getting the first break right here. Let's watch how they handle the rally. That's interesting. Switch trade right here. Now you're testing Globex band number 1. Can I ask for my contract back? Oh, look at these bastards. Yeah, but money is money, baby. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, here you go. Here we go. Okay, so they tested. They're testing. They're testing, right? That's what they're doing. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what are we seeing here? What is the market doing? I mean, it established a wide range channel to the downside. Broke that channel right here, actually. Yeah, why would you do that? Yeah, they broke the channel right here. Came and retested it. So really between 900 and 910 is an important level for the market to kind of take over for the longs. If we keep behaving in this way, there's a good chance we test channel number 2. See, that's important. What we just saw here. That was very important. What we just saw here. That's kind of in line with the trap that we were talking about for the shorts. Let's see if I can get a pullback. We may get an opportunity here. I don't want to see a switch trade. They may just run it without me. I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback. We're retesting the prior channel right here. If we can get a captain setup and a push, consolidation, and then we can run back up and then start targeting the 42. We're back to that test of the bottom end of the Globex band. So let them put that captain setup. Here they go. So let's see the push lower. I like even the wick on that thing. It's good for 5 to 10 points here. Wow. I'd rather be long than short, but I'm looking for the right type of setup to come in. It's 9:30. How's everybody doing so far? So we're getting that pullback. Let's see what happens here. One. All right. Now this is the moment of truth, really. You start breaking above that captain setup, then we're gonna be heading to that 42. And the odds are it's gonna do that. Here it comes. Target number 1 is hit. We're heading toward 42. We're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. And that's even if they entertain me coming in. Man, they gotta give it to me though. It's not enough for me to read it. I need to get the fill. bastards. Come on.
Order filled.
I gotta get out of that one. Yeah, I may have gotten out a little bit too early. My stop was just a tick below that, 16. I just didn't like the way it flushed back very quickly. That's not what it's supposed to be doing here. 0, -1, -2, -3, -2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me see if we can get a lower price and we'll try it again. Okay. Playing the game again. Yeah, every time we come into this zone, they seem to be wanting to fade. Not doing it. Keeping it very small here. I mean, these are good spots. I mean, unless I start trading in a range and take on a little bit more risk. If they put a captain set up here, I'll take another shot at it.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Yeah. It's either gonna happen or it's not. So if they flip that candle below that number, then I'm out for a small stop.
Target filled.
I'm gonna see if I can manage a push all the way to 22. I mean, we should be able to get there, but hopefully, nah, they're not gonna pull it. Yeah, gonna pull it back. Okay, that's fine. It's like pulling teeth with this market. All right, so what are they doing? Establish that channel. We're looking to see if we can break above the 14 half. That will set the stage for the cloud shifting positive. I mean, they're not even testing the zone. I mean, they tested it once here and they reacted well to it. Yeah, we should be moving higher here. And the key is 23.
Order filled.
Just gonna take a shot at it here, and 902 is my target. I mean, not my target, but
Target filled.
took one off to flatten the trade, and let's see if the second one is gonna do anything. Yeah.
Target filled.
All right, get out of that one. Okay, so let me see here what's going on. I had one trade, second trade. This is the third trade in what is that? 20-point range. Yeah, we need to kind of back off from this market a little bit. I need the market to actually expand away, and we'll take a second look at it. Yeah, we're over trading a range here. Like I have a sense of where this market is gonna go. It's just we're trying to manage risk a little bit tighter here. You have a captain setup. You tested the captain setup. This market is gonna be going higher. Simply is gonna go higher. 42 is where we're going. Nonsense here. It's interesting if they close this candle lower at that 24, then most likely we're gonna get to the 17 and potentially the 12. Yeah, they're gonna suck me in, and I'll take it for 5 points, and or I get stopped out exactly right here. That should happen here in just a few seconds. Yeah. Stop is actually right here. 95.23. Let's see here.
Target filled.
I'm out. It's just madness. All right. I see why they keep doing that. All right, so let's draw the channels and see where we at. All right, so they're breaking that first initial channel, and let's see what else they want to do. That's channel number 2. So they're breaking channel 1 and 2, and let's see how far they want to take it down. I mean, the distribution up here is short, and the accumulation around harmony zone number 1 is a buy, and we're just basically tossing people around and trying to be very tight and precise in these very noisy ranges is a little bit of a challenge today. I'm spending a little bit of money just on small stops when actually the trades, like this one did not work, but this one worked with a little bit of patience. This one worked with a little bit of patience. This one worked with a little bit of patience. So it just, we're picking the right zones, but this noisy price action and trying to be too tight is not necessarily working. So they brought it back into the channel. So that makes us right here. And the market cannot break below 12 to 902. You gotta hold that. ES is pullback. Pullbacks are viable. And you have the 50 NT wrinkle is long, and the next target in ES 39.59. I mean, a switch trade here would be very interesting because the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side. Okay. Yeah, back to that, you know, I was telling you, this area is distribution, this area is accumulation. Keep tossing people around those two areas. Hmm. -6. Now the interesting part is if this candle will actually close at 911.75, that'll be switch trade short. I mean, they're showing a little bit of weakness here.
Order filled. Target filled.
Come on, baby. Let's move. That's it. It's either gonna happen here or it's not.
Target filled.
It's like one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I mean it's just you're getting too close to the accumulation area. They're stopping it. They're stopping it. They're not moving. But I'll take it. I'll take whatever they give me here. It's a switch trade, beginning of the new harmony wave. I'll take it and see if they run it back up, and maybe we'll get back in. It's the kind of day we're having here. It's small itty bitty moves. I mean, there's a little bit of range, but you literally would have to hold on to this stuff. You just have to kind of buy in a range and hold on to it. Yeah, see that? So they broke that channel and they're trading back into that channel. That's just a sign of sideways consolidation. That's why you got to take your profits and recognize when it's not moving and pausing that you need to get out, because it shouldn't be pausing in that spot. It should be literally flushing and retesting harmony zone number 1. I mean, if it closes this candle, I'll take another shot at it.
Order filled. Target filled.
Took one contract out for the lack of momentum, and let's see if I can get a push. Come on. There you go. Make me a star, baby. Let's go.
Target
I'll take 5 points. I am not gonna be greedy. I am not gonna be greedy. Trust me, in this fucking market, I ain't getting greedy. Take what they give you. I mean, it's probably gonna flush and all that good stuff, but with that noise that is kind of inherited in this price action, you gotta take what they give you quick and just move on. All right. So let's talk about what we expected from this market and what we're getting out of this market. So whenever you see a captain set up long on the 200 NT Rinco, the reaction to 42 should have happened already. I mean, we're spending close to an hour, I mean, over an hour, just dicking around with this type of noise. Like, why? It's not what we should expect out of this market, right? I mean, we expected a little bit of that sideways consolidation to kind of trap people in before they run it back up, but this is just taking way too long. Way too long. I mean, I really rather be long than short, especially with this captain setup on the 200 engaged. But then I look at the price action, I look at the behavior, I look at the tone, I look at the range, I look at the rotation, I look at the personality. It's not really that strong of a behavior here. It simply is not. And I'm sitting here, you know, probably over trading, not necessarily over trading, but I'm picking spots and I'm keeping it super tight. I mean, this is where I'm at for the day. I'm up 327. That's too much work for $327, I'll tell you that much. But as a plus is a plus, I'll take it. How's everybody else doing? Let's take a look. It's that time of the day. Yeah, Frida stuff action. But you know, we squeezed in a bit of profit. We squeezed it in. Thank you, Nandi. Appreciate it. Well, there's not much news in the cycle today. We had early news, and now they're spinning their wheels. Suarez, yeah, it's a lot of consolidation going on right now. Let's take a look at the room. Negative 1500. Pat, what are you doing? Let's see what you guys are doing. Pat, all right, let's see here. Yes, Stephen. I mean, it was fairly compacted all day long. Well, I mean, that captain setup, Jose. I mean, it's solid, and really, if you look at the totality of price action, where the majority of we tested harmony zone number one once, came close to it a couple of times. That is very strong, but it just they're not letting up the top. That 42. I mean, it needed to be happening already. Here you go, Steven. Yeah, I'm gonna keep drawing these channels because they really kind of guide us into into what's going on in the market. I mean, like right here when the market broke that channel, went short, looked for a push, made a little bit of money. When it came and tested that channel and reversed, I got in there, made a little bit of money, and obviously this trade really kind of paid off. KK is green. Steven, $400 multiplied by 10 accounts. Good for you, buddy. Jose plus 22 points. No trades for James. And he is a wise man for sure. Premium Railroad. What are you doing? um, 20 bucks here. Here you go. Look at these bastards. Nice, Jose. Very nice. Thank you. Here we go. Go, Dr. G. Where I'm going long Sheila because of the captain setup. Okay, am I trading tilted today? I'm trading often, more often than I'm usually do, but um, I say I figured out, but I knew this market is going to be this type, where it's just going to be choppy, and I need to be kind of very um, tight with my stops, and especially with this captain setup, I wanted the market to prove itself. So like you see me here, I haven't taken anything, uh, no more of a stop more than a 10-point stop anywhere. And most of my stops were like maybe 5 points, something like that. So I don't necessarily usually trade that much, but saw what I saw, traded what I traded, and kept my composure through the whole thing. Chop City, yes it is. Yeah, I mean Adam. I mean I look hindsight. I'm like, okay, well, especially with this captain setup showing up. I mean I have the capacity to just like literally add in this range, but then if the market runs below harmony zone number one, then my stop is gonna be a big one, and I'm trying to avoid that because lately they've been coming there and catching me with it. So I'm like, all right, let's play the conservative game. Let's play the scalping game. And that's the scalping game. Uh-oh. I'm catching up to all of your comments here. People started off positive and now a little bit under. Yes, Stephen, we are meeting today. So that channel, I mean, once we broke it, I mean, that's the behavior that I'll be looking for. And we got in short correctly and made a little bit of money on that rotation. And now you're getting a retest of harmony zone number 1. And that's kind of like when we were talking about this market, was like, all right, listen, what the expectation here is to see already 42, and we're not getting it. We're not getting it. Why? This is not what the market should be doing. So I got active short. I mean, I got stopped out here a couple times, but uh, you know, short here. I made money here. I made money here. Stopped myself out here on the long side. Made a little bit of money here. This one, I think, lost a little bit of money here. Made a little bit of money here. Made a little bit of money here. And here, that was made money. Flat. Made money. We needed to let some of those run up a little bit. Pat, I'm sending you a message, buddy. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what it is, my friend. Feel hard to get filled. I mean, they fill me on the ones that lose very quickly. They never they they quickly fill you when they want to stop you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, you see the execution. I didn't have any issue executing. Um, it just I think it's a market that lethargic. So it's a good question, Brad. I'm not sure I know the answer to that question. I always use exact quantity. I mean, in their pamphlet, that probably should be um, a definition for that. I'll look it up for my own purposes as well. Yeah, I mean the energy level on this market is just kind of shifting here. Here you go. You got an answer. Ah, well, thank you, Panos. That makes a lot of sense, bud. Appreciate it. Hey, Khaled, how are you? I just saw you coming in here, buddy. How are you? Sayed, how are you doing today? Sheila, how are we doing today? Safe. Just saw you coming in. How are you, buddy? Yeah, it's not over, Panos. It's not over. That just they have not really violated the integrity of that captain setup. You know, and the fact that they're spending that much time just churning through it like that, that could put us in a position where the rally to that 42 can get us very quickly to Globex, and we could have a massive move upward to 89 and then the 12,025. So don't give up on that captain setup yet. All right, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share, and spread the word. Hopefully, this stream is helping you make sense of this market and make some money. We appreciate you guys spending your day with us. So let's draw that channel. Let's draw that channel, baby. Let's see it. Let's see it. Here we go. I mean, that one is from here, but we could play that game. It's a. I mean, I see this Adam and Pat and everybody. It's when a lot of traders get very close to finishing the evaluation or even the PA. You go through a sequence of behavior, and it's almost as if you don't accept a positive outcome for yourself. And it's a mental block. It's literally a mental block. Like, if you, I mean, the easy way to describe this is, as you try to break a new achievement in life, it takes multiple attempts at it to get your mind accustomed to the idea that you actually a winner. And the way I kind of help myself get over that is, if I'm trying to pass a $50,000 account on Apex or anywhere, I never aim at $50,000. I aim at 100, or I aim at 300, and I act as if I'm working toward that $300,000 account. So then my mind gets accustomed to bigger money, and gets accustomed to getting to 3 grand and passing it as if it's not a big deal. Versus, you put so much emotional energy at the target of 3,000 to pass the evaluation or the PA, that you trip over yourself trying to get there. And every time you get close, you self-sabotage and end up blowing up the account. You try, but you still have that mental block, and you really have to isolate, dissect, and dissolve that mental block. Otherwise, you just keep hitting your head on that wall and never passing. So you gotta. It has zero to do with trading. It has zero to do with your skills as a trader. It's literally a mental block that you need to overcome, and you need to overcome it outside of the market. Does that make sense? One step in that direction is shoot for something bigger than your actual goal. Always been, Adam. Always been. And what I suggest to a lot of people to do as they get very close to the completion of the whatever it is, evaluation, or once you get closer to it, like maybe, about 1,000 away, or $500 away, flip and go micro. Like literally go and trade micro for a week, because you're giving your emotions that are building up an opportunity to subside, and you'll get accustomed to having your balance be, $500 away or $1,000 away from actually passing this thing. So this way you're not gonna be constantly thinking, oh yeah, I'm about $1,000 away. I need just one, like 3 contracts and 5 points, and or 5 contracts and 10 points. And now you're starting to think in terms of money, and you're not even watching the market. You're just punching yourself in the face, trying to get there. And actually the best behavior is to reverse that and reduce your size, reduce your frequency, spend a little bit of time close to that target, and then it becomes a nothing burger to you. It's like, oh, okay, here we go, another micro trade. I'm 50, $100 away, no big deal, and you're not putting yourself in jeopardy of blowing up. So the closer you get, the smaller your size should be. It's the market to begin with is a mental game. Then you throw in Apex, or you throw in these funded accounts, and they have all these different rules that, with all due respect, they're trying to trip you. And then you got a mental anguish over another mental anguish. And you're really gonna have to, dig deep inside of your psyche to make sure that your emotions are balanced at all times. So that's it for me, guys. Okay, we ended up. You guys saw the results. I don't have to show it again, but we're up 327 for the day. A lot of work for that money, but it is what it is. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow. And James, we have our meeting, so stay in the room. You guys have a blessed day. See you on the next one.